Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video, we are going over questions 62 to 64 of ACER's Green booklet, which is also just called Practice Test. As always, feel free to email me or go to the website if you have any questions. Okay, so we have a poem here. So we'll start off with question 62. The opening lines of the poem, so as in the first stanza, suggest an atmosphere that is. So we're going to read it out and go through it together. So last night I saw the savage world and hear the blood beat up the stair. The foxes bark, the owls shrewd pounce, the crying creatures, all were there, and men in bed with love and fear. So what is the atmosphere? So we have um, A, tense, B, immoral, C, ominous, and D, uncertain. So hopefully we can rule out D quite easily. It's not really uncertain because it's telling us exactly what's happening. There's the fox's bark, the owl, the crying creatures, the men in the bed. B, immoral, there's not really any evidence for immoral there either, so we can rule those out. So now we have tense versus ominous. So what is the difference between these two words? Because a lot of students get them mixed up. So tense is sort of this nervousness or anxiety or build up of pressure that something is about to happen. For example, you may feel tense about the upcoming GAMSAT. Something is about to happen. Whereas ominous is that something bad is about to happen. So you know something is coming up and you're worried about it, but you know something bad is about to happen. Okay, so that's the difference between the two of them. So what's happening here? Is it tense or is it ominous? Is it just I'm worried because something's coming up, or is it something's coming up and it's going to be really bad? So I think it's more C, because it says, last night I saw the savage world and heard the blood beat up the stairs. The foxes bark, the owls shrewd pounce, the crying creatures all were there, and men in bed with love and fear. So there's a lot of bad language being used here, negative language, which is why the answer is C. So that's really just a vocab question, to be honest, tense versus ominous. And I think once you get your head around that, C should be quite obvious. Okay, 63. The speaker suggests that the animal and human worlds. So there's a line that I've pulled out, which says, knowing that all matings mean a kill. It's line 15. So it's saying all matings, so animal and human. What do they mean? They mean a kill. So therefore, by that, it has to be answer A, which is predatory by nature. Then the rest are sort of irrelevant here. So that one's quite straightforward. 64. The pleasure's done, line 18 suggests. So let's read the whole line. The seed is struck, the pleasure's done. So in this poem, we're having a lot of discussion here about mating, about human interactions, about, yeah, like I said, matings, human creatures kissed in trust, felt the blood throb to death until. So we're getting a lots of sexual imagery in this. So on that note, the seed in the context of sex or sexual imagery, you can probably figure out what the seed in this case is. And then it just says the pleasure's done, done. That word is very final. It's very just neutral, right? This done is quite a neutral word. Oh, yeah, the homework is done. We went to this and it's done. Oh, yeah, this task that you asked me to do, it's done. So, in the context of the seed being struck, the pleasure's done. What is it? It's B, a joyless aftermath. It's joyless because of the word done. And I know it's an aftermath because of the context. The seed is, the human creatures kissed in trust, feel the blood throb to death until the seed is struck, the pleasure's done. It's the aftermath. Okay, so hopefully that all made sense, and I'll see you in the next video.